What's up, my peeps? It is on time for a brand new episode of Supercard, and we've got some news today as far as what the next event card is gonna be. Now, before I get to that news, let's go ahead and check out what my fourth fusion card is going to be. Alright, for fusion time, the third one was a Pro Carmella. I'm hoping this one is Nia Jax or another Carmella. I wouldn't mind if I got another Carmella card, as long as it's another female, as long as it's another woman's card, I'm good to go. So who is it gonna be? Nia Jax or Carmella? Who is it? Nia Jax, good. So once again, another great one. We get another female card. So if the next one ends up being Nia Jax, that'll be perfect, because that's another pro right there. Now let's start the fifth one right away. Gonna go ahead and put this Sheamus card, the last Sheamus that we've got, and then we're gonna go ahead and put Jinder Mahal, and as well as John Cena in there. How about Seth Rollins? Where's he at? There we go, Seth Rollins, just kidding. You guys actually thought I was going to put my event cards in there? Come on now. There we go, another perfect 6,500 points. We matched it up once again, and let's start this. So for those of you keeping up with the videos, you know that one of my goals is to have a full Road to Glory deck of 33 pros, both the male side and the female side, and I'm really close to accomplishing that. The only thing I'm missing is one more 33 pro female card. And we just got closer with the fusion card being Nia Jax. But if it doesn't end up being Nia Jax for my fifth fusion card, there's still other opportunities or other ways for me to get a female pro. Now, of course, yeah, there's Money in the Bank, but I'm not playing Money in the Bank that much to get Carmella Fusion out of it. Then I could use the battle points from Battleground in the BP store, but I don't want to spend my BP points right now because I want to save that for whenever the new tier drops so I can get cards of that tier as soon as possible. So then the other methods left are King of the Ring or pulling a card. And speaking of pulling one, today while playing Wild Mode, surprisingly, because I never play Wild Mode if I don't need to play it, but I was playing it to train a specific card for a video that I want to post up soon. Which, that also is surprising because I usually never train the cards in just Wild Mode. I wait until an event pops up. But anyways, while playing it, ended up pulling a female card. And that female card ended up being Sasha Banks. Out of all the possible woman cards out there, I get Sasha Banks. The one card that I skipped the event for. Well, actually, it's not the one card, but the one female card that I skipped an event for. They gave out Sasha Banks in a recent Team Road to Glory, but we stopped playing Team RTG a couple weeks back because it just didn't seem worth it anymore. But the funny thing is, we were like, all right, but if it's a female event, we'll do it. And then come time for, this recent Team Road to Glory with Sasha Banks, it's a female card. I'm still not feeling it. I don't really want to go for it, and she's not a pro at the time. So I'm like, you know what? I decide to poll the members and ask them, hey, do you guys want to go ahead and go for Sasha Banks? Majority vote wins, so if more people say yes, then we'll play it. If more people say no, we won't play it. And since she wasn't a pro for me, and I didn't feel like playing Team Road to Glory, I said no too, and so we ended up not playing it. So this was one of those situations where you kind of regret not playing a certain event because you get the card, but if you would have played the event, it would have been a pro. I've seen it happen a ton of times. It hasn't happened to me too many times because I end up playing most of the events. But in this case, I felt the way a lot of people feel whenever they get a card that could have been a pro for them if they had just played that event in the past. So anyways, I was kind of bummed out about that because that right there could have been my fourth 33 pro, and I would have accomplished my Road to Glory deck goal before the new tier drops. But today, we got some fantastic news from Supercard. They went ahead and did something unexpected. They announced on Twitter that this Wednesday, they're gonna have a special event card for Ring Domination. This is the official announcement. We have a special event card for Wednesday solo Ring Domination. Who could it be with a gift of a female event card? They're not showing what the event card is exactly, who the superstar is, but you can see that the boost is for toughness and charisma. So from there, you can start guessing on who it is. Now that is, of course, if these are the actual stats and special ability boosts for the actual card, because it might just be random just to throw us off or something like that, but in this case, with them blurring out, or I guess putting a question mark instead of the actual finisher, but not blurring out the special ability or the stats, just the picture and the finisher, I think this is the actual stats and special abilities of the card. So from what it looks like, it's going to be a toughness and charisma card. And of course, people started guessing on what the card is going to be. Some people were a bit too quick, and you can tell because right away people started saying Alexa Bliss, but Alexa Bliss is not a toughness and charisma card. If we go by what they've shown us, and if toughness and charisma is actually the special ability of the card, we've got to take a look at what female would be a toughness and charisma card. So, looking at the 33 cards alone, Sasha Banks right away is one of the guesses. Like, she's a toughness and charisma card. She's heavily involved in the women's division right now on Raw. So, Sasha Banks, I'd say, is a good guess for this. And then you've also got Sensational Sherry. She's also a toughness and charisma, but she's a Hall of Fame card. That just came out. So, would they also put up a, an event card version of her? I don't think so, because of course event cards are stronger than the Hall of Fame cards, and they want you to buy the Hall of Fame card, so I don't think they do that. And so then if we look at other female cards beyond the 33 tier, that would be a toughness and charisma card. We've got Emma. Emma was a toughness and charisma card. She doesn't have a 33 card, but when she was in the SummerSlam tier, she was toughness and charisma. But the thing with Emma is, she's not relevant right now. She's not trending. She's not, featured on a regular basis on TV or to the level of a Sasha Banks. So I'd put Emma out the window. I don't think Emma is the card here. So then one of my members, one of my teammates, Bexplex, you can check him out on Twitter, he went ahead and suggested that it could be, and I think this is the one now, he said that it could be Mae Young. And I'm like, yo, I think you've got this. I think it is Mae Young. They've got the Mae Young Classic right now, and they did say this was a special event card, and it's taking place on Wednesday instead of Thursday, and it's a toughness and charisma card. Mae Young would be a toughness and charisma card. So I think that's the card. That's my guess right there, thanks to my teammate suggesting it. I think that's a great idea, and I think that could actually be the card. Because not only would she be a toughness and charisma card, but she's trending right now because of the Mae Young Classic on the WWE Network, so it just makes perfect sense. And we've never, I believe, had a Mae Young card in Supercard, so this would be a debut, and that would be a special event card. But when people, are guessing Emma, to me, that's like guessing the next event card is going to be Rhino. No hate to Rhino and Emma. I like both Rhino and Emma. It's just that you've got to look at what's relevant right now, what would make the most sense. And at the moment, neither one of those would make sense, but Mae Young, though, would make sense. Sasha Banks would also make sense, but less sense than Mae Young. So let me know in the comments section who you think it's going to be. I really think now that it's going to be Mae Young. We're going to find out tomorrow. Once this video is up, it actually might be technically Wednesday because this video is going to go up late, but I really think it's going to be Mae Young. Let me know your thoughts, and regardless of who it is, I'm going for it 100%. The funny thing is, prior to them announcing that it was going to be a women's card, I was like, after getting the John Cena card from Road to Glory, I was like, alright, that's it for me. I'm not going to go for any of the event cards until we get the new tier, because I just don't see the need to get them anymore. I've got a bunch of them. Like I said, I'm close to accomplishing my goal in Road to Glory of a full Road to Glory deck of 33 pros. I just didn't see the need to go for more event cards, but now that it's a female, I'm going for it 110%. There's no way I'm missing this card, and that'll allow me to accomplish that goal and finally be in a situation where I've got a Road to Glory deck full of pros of the top tier before we get the new tier. So this is great news to me. And also, if I remember correctly, this is a first in that we've never had a tier with 2 female events. I'm not counting Money in the Bank cards, not counting Fusion cards, strictly events, cards that come from PCC, Ring Domination, Road to Glory. We've never had a tier where we were given 2 opportunities at female events. The first one, of course, being Bayley, and the second one being this. And since it is on Wednesday, it's a different day, I wouldn't be surprised if this is also a Flash event. So just keep that in mind. If it is a Flash event, you need to play as soon as possible because Flash events don't last as long as normal events. But they didn't say it was a Flash event, so it could just be a normal event, but of course on a different day. So that is pretty much it for the video. That is pretty much it for the news. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, click that like button down below, subscribe for more videos, and with that said, I'm out. See ya.